Alright, so hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Zachary Dickinson here. Hope it all has been a wonderful week to everyone. But hey, it's Friday evening, so we're at the end of the week right now. Whether you're watching this whenever it premieres or whenever you end up watching it within a week, normally is when people normally watch videos. So it's Friday. So hey, it's Friday, it's about to be the weekend. If you're watching this after it has premiered, well, hope you had a great Friday. Anyways, hope you had a great Friday and a wonderful weekend. Today's video, we will be continuing the anime top 5 deep dives with Isekai. Last week, we started off with how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom, even though he wasn't a fighting or action adventure, and it was a very different Isekai than normal. This week, we have the New Gate, which is not the best animated, but I do still love it. And for reference, I just spent today and yesterday rewatching the entirety of it. It's only 12 episodes, so roughly 4 hours, to get a better idea of what actually happened into it. And so, without any further ado, let's get on into the video. So, before anything else, like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We post roughly 4 to 5 or more times every single week, so become one of the first and early subscribers to this young channel. We are at 12 subscribers. Can we hit more? As recently some of these videos are hitting more and more views. So I would invite any of y'all who have been watching these videos and have not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified about any future videos. But now let's get right on into it. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom is going to be linked down into the description. At the end of the video, we'll have a playlist at the top right, and you can click on that, and you can look at some more of how realist hero and much more with anime and TV shows. Please click on that. Always love the support. Now, the New Gate. What is the New Gate? So I'll give a brief spoiler part of the first about 3 minutes. So this is an anime that definitely takes inspiration from VR, MMORPG type of things from Sword Art Online and others like it. Sword Art Online is whenever all the players in a game get trapped in the game through a VR headset, and it becomes a death game. However, in the New Gate, we get a very short and sweet summary of this whole death game, and our main character, Shin, just Shin. I don't believe we ever get a last name out of him at all, but my mistake. But Shin basically tells us the whole rundown, how he beats the final boss, and then, as he's about to log out and escape this game, suddenly the doors to the final boss room open. And that's how we begin. And so then he goes in, and it's been 500 years since. So that's where we walk on into. That's the basic summary of this anime. And so it's very different from many isekai because he's not straight up dead, he's not straight up summoned. He's just transported slightly into the future and stays into the VR game that he was already playing. So, not summoned, not reincarnated, or any other possible combination. Just kind of happens. It was already kind of an isekai with him being trapped in, but now it's a full-blown isekai. So, that is the full-blown summary or basic description of the first couple of minutes. Now, the rest of this video will be spoilers. So, click off now if you don't want spoilers. Alright, so throughout this anime, we get introduced to Shin, Shni Razor. This is only an English sub, so I can't actually do perfect pronunciation. Tiara Lucent, and Wilhelm and Rioni, the second princess. And those are pretty much all of our main characters. The one problem I do have, as with many anime, is this is primarily a male main character with a bunch of different women in the show. Yeah, there's hardly ever any men in the show, period. But we have, so basically parts of the show is more or less the subplot that's kind of going to go around and stay around while not being the core main plot of it is Shin meeting up with Shanae Razair, who was one of his support characters, and he had roughly about five from how it's portrayed. He and so kind of a subplot that they're kind of trying to do all throughout the show up to the end point. At least there's 23 volumes. This is one of the anime that I very much will probably start reading in the very near future. But it's kind of the whole thing of there's four others that he had with him as support characters, and so he's trying to find them. He finds one, and then that one dies because, well, he probably shouldn't be alive at this point since it's been 500 or so years since he last appeared in this game world. He makes another one, but they separate, and they'll be reunited later. So there's three more. Wait, no. 5, Shanae, Gerard, Schwade. So there's two more yet to be found out. So far, Shanae is the only female among the support characters, so that's good. And so I very much love this anime. The animation sucks. Straight up. The main, just a few things about it. The animation sucks. Downright. It goes from good to terrible to good to great and then terrible again. Some shots to where they're obviously focusing on two or three or so characters. The background is abysmal. The characters don't have faces in the background. It's just you may watch this for one time and then not notice it, but the second time you'll definitely notice some of the bad animation. Even some of our main character should yawning a lot. Our Shin, stupidly overpowered, as with many isekai. However, he knows he's overpowered. He knows how to scale back in order to not be fully seen. His partners or party members know he's overpowered as well. We never really see him at full maximum power up to this point, or if at all the final boss of the game, really, if any. So yeah, he kind of like holds back, but he's not really one of the male MC of an anime that's just black haired, bland, and like no true personality that divides him from the rest. Nah, he loves action. He loves adventure. He loves his support characters. He's an actual human being and has emotions, and morals, albeit not full morals of a, say, like Captain America type of anime character, or like one that doesn't care about killing, but understands their other friends' characters and morals that comes with them. And so he's a wonderful, wonderful lad. He kind of shows off that he can and will just drop formalities and goof off a lot. Then we have Shani Razair, who is again overpowered, like many of the support characters as well. We don't see Schwade, which is kind of like a dragon or minotaur-esque kind of person. I don't really have the perfect vibe because he's only in a few scenes in one episode. But my assumption is that all the support characters with Shin are stupid OP. Shanae, very overpowered. Shanae plus Shin, you don't want to cross. We have Tierra Lucent. More details about her in the future, I presume. But she's a younger elf than Shanae, only about 100 plus years old. And kinda is in the beginning stages of learning magic and stuff like that. Wilhelm Imagine an intimidating figure and then a complete another softie. That's Wilhelm. Yeah, he looks and portrays as if he's gonna kill you, but if you get to know him for all of 5 seconds, he'll kill you if you cross him, rightly as most people would. But he's perfectly fine. So yeah, we have Wilhelm, who's like an imposing and intimidating figure, and has a literal spear that at the end of it are like sharp jaws. It's like a curved kind of like spear thing, and it's just a jaw thing with like a U shape at the end of it. Intimidating and imposing figure, but very much of a softie, and looks out looks after children from an orphanage within the city. There's an adventurers guild. The second princess of the Bayreklit Kingdom is a notable figure in a lot of the episodes. Um, very much more very similar to a female Shin, just a royal figure. Almost 1 to 1 of being female Shin, literally being just female with female parts. Really, just very action, um, loves fighting, loves slaying things and fighting very other beasts, and not really a normal noble figure at all. So, why do I like this show? It's just a fun show to watch. It's okay animation. Normally I watch out for animation, but this show I just got sucked into some of those things more. And this was before I watched too many of the I'm an OP main character, blah blah blah, and I'm following every single main trope possible. Yeah. So that is the whole video pretty much. These videos are mostly just gonna be me yapping, having some ums and all that, because well, it's not none of these videos are ever scripted at all. Not like fully scripted at all. I'm not reading a teleprompter or anything, and I'm still working on talking, and I just did literally 5 seconds ago. So hope you like this video. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Tomorrow's video, we're gonna be starting doing a string of videos throughout most of May. Talking about Star Wars. We already did a Star Wars rankings of the movies. Um, uh, and so I'll probably be doing a show ranking and then a breakdown of why you should watch some of the Star Wars shows. But tomorrow we'll be breaking down Star Wars canon, what I have read, what I haven't read, and why you should read some of those. And then Monday, on literally May the 4th, we will be doing a how to watch Star Wars, both the movies and the shows. And so we'll all be around to watch that. I know the Star Wars movie one's got a good bit of reception, and some people don't like my opinions, which well, that's normal. So, like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment below whether or not you like this anime, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Goodbye, and God bless you.